Hello students, very good morning to all of you. Welcome to Postgraduate Department of Zoology, Arts, Commerce and Science College, Palus. This is Mr. Sagar Bansode, Assistant Professor, SS College, Palus. Student, today we are going to start our regular online lectures. Before that, I want to give you some instructions regarding these online lectures. We will share the link of these videos on your Telegram group. You have to go with this link on YouTube and like these videos, because if you want to watch these videos again, like the videos folders is on YouTube. So if you want to watch again these videos, you have to go through this folder and you can watch these videos. Okay, today I am going to start with your syllabus. I am dealing with paper number 2nd, CC 104, Ecology and Environmental Pollution. This paper having 4 units. Okay, in these 4 units, 2 units are based on ecology and next 2 units are based on environmental pollution. So one by one we are going to discuss this syllabus. Okay, unit first having 3 chapters. Okay, very first chapter is habitat. Before this, I want to introduce unit first and second, ecology. Ecology is the study of organisms interact with each other and their environment. It is studied at various levels such as organism, population, community, biosphere and ecosystem. Okay, these 2 units are based on ecology. So very first chapter in unit first is habitat and niche. Okay, in this chapter we are going to study concept and types of habitat in detail. Okay, in previous classes you are studying these chapters. Okay, but if you are in a post graduation level, these chapters are studied in depth. Okay, concept and types of habitats. Concept means it is a definition and types of habitat means there are 4 types of habitat. Okay, habitat is a place where an organism makes its home. A habitat meets all the environmental conditions and organism needs to survive. The main components of habitats are shelter, water, food and space. Types of habitat. There are 4 types of habitat. First is freshwater habitat, second is marine water habitat, third is estuaries and fourth is terrestrial habitat. Then next unit bit is ecological niche. Okay, in ecology, niche is the match of a species to a specific environmental condition. It describes how an organism or population responds to the distribution of resources and competitors and how it in turn alters those some factors. In this, we will going to study 3 divisions of ecological niche. Very first is spatial niche, second is trophic niche, third is multi-dimensional niche. Then next is niche width and overlap. In this, we are going to study niche width and the overlap. Means in ecological niche width is measured and how it overlap with this habitat we will going to study in detail. Okay. Second is species interaction. Species interaction means within ecological webs include four main types of two-way interaction, that is mutualism, commensalism, competition and predation. Okay. Then interspecific competition. What is interspecific competition? In ecology is a form of competition. Interspecific competition means in ecology is a form of competition in which individuals of different species compete for the same resources. Competition is more in this interaction. Then next is symbiosis. Symbiosis means is any type of close and long-term biological interaction between two different biological organisms. Means interaction between two different biological organisms. Okay. In this mutualistic, commensalistic and parasitic. Okay. We will going to study in depth. Okay. Then third chapter is community ecology. In this, community means it is a group of population living in a particular area. There are two types of communities, major communities and the minor communities. Okay. We will going to study in depth. Okay. Then next is composition of community dominance, age and ecotones. Age and ecotones means ecotone is the intermediate zone lying between two adjacent communities. For example, border of forest and grassland. And other example is freshwater habitat and marine water habitat where meets. Means the living organisms live the place where freshwater habitat and marine water habitat meets. Okay. Ecotones means it is a Greek word. Eco means ecological. Tones means in tension. Tonus means its tension. The living organisms live in that place in a tension because there is a lot of competition in this area where two different areas or communities live together in that place. Okay, this is all about unit first. Unit first we will start tomorrow. Okay, then second unit is having 3 chapters: ecological succession, ecosystem, environmental impact assessment. Very first chapter is ecological succession. Ecological succession is the process that describes how the structure of a biological community, that is an interacting group of various species in a desert, forest, grassland, marine and so on, changes over time. Okay. Ecological succession can be grouped into various types and the basis of different aspects of succession. These are primary succession, secondary succession, autogenic succession, allogenic succession, autotrophic succession, heterotrophic succession. And we will going to study types and patterns of succession. Okay. Pattern of successions are two types: hierarchy, or we can call it as zero series. Second is hydrarchy, we can call it as hydroseries. Xeras means the succession is takes place in a dry or barren area. Okay. Then second is hydrarch or hydrocere. The succession is takes place in a water. Okay. Then next is climax. Climax is the last stage of ecological succession. Climax is the last stage of ecological succession where environment is fully developed, the habitat is fully developed, niche is fully developed. Okay. Then next second chapter is ecosystem. An ecosystem is a geographic area where plants, animals and other organisms as well as weather and landscape work together to form a bubble of life. Okay. Then next is primary production. Primary production is the creation of new organic matter by plants and other autotrophs. It can be described per unit area for individual ecosystem or worldwide. We will going to study in detail. Okay. Then third chapter is environmental impact assessment. It is very important topic in your exam point of view, because regular question is arising from this chapter, environmental impact assessment. Directly question asked that explain EIA. In short, explain EIA means environmental impact assessment. It is very important topic for your exam point of view. Okay. In this topic we are going to study concept, process and evaluation methodology. Means what? Is a process of evaluating the likely environment impacts of a proposed project or development, taking into interrelated socio-economics, cultural and human health impacts, in that both are beneficial and adverse. We will going to study in detail in your regular lecture. Okay. Then next unit is environmental. Next unit is third unit, and fourth unit is based on pollution. Okay. In unit third there is 3 chapters. Very first is environmental pollution. In this, concept means definition of environmental pollution. What is definition of environmental pollution? Is defined as the contamination of the physical and biological components of the earth or biosphere. Okay. Then next is what? Sources of pollution. Okay. Sources of pollution are household activities, factories, agriculture and transport. Okay. Once they have been released into the environment, the concentration of some pollutant is reduced by dispersion, dilution and deposition and or degradation. Okay. In pollution, next is pollution monitoring. Means in pollution monitoring refers to the quantitative or qualitative measures of the presence, effect or level of any polluting substance in a defined environment. Okay. In the first chapter we are going to concept, sources and the pollution monitoring. Okay. Then second chapter is air pollution. Okay. In this chapter we are going to study air pollutants in detail. Okay. We know the air pollutants, but we have to study in detail. Air pollutants mainly carbon monoxides, lead, nitrogen oxides, ozone, particulate matter, sulfur dioxide and other. We will going to study in detail. Okay. Then we will study the sources of air pollution. Okay. And how it affect on human health. Okay. effects of air pollution on human health. We will going to study in detail. Okay, then third chapter is smog. Smog, it is a combination of two words, smoke and the fog. Okay, and in this chapter we will going to study the formation of smog, how smog is formed. The atmospheric pollutants or gases that form smog are released in the air when fuels are burned, when sunlight and its heat react with these gases and fine particles in the atmosphere, smog is formed. Okay, and in this chapter, this classical smog and industrial pollution and photochemical smog and vehicular emission, we will going to study in detail. Okay, and then prevention and control of air pollutants, and we have to prevent these pollutants and we have to control these pollutants. This will be studied in this chapter. Okay, then next unit is unit number 4. This unit having 4 chapters. Okay, very first chapter is water pollution. In this chapter, very first bit is sources of water pollution. We will study sources of water pollution and nature of water pollutants. Water pollutants are pathogens. In this pathogens is bacteria, protozoa or viruses, and other is organic material. Also in that, petroleum, insecticides and herbicides are also detergents, and inorganic pollutants are also there. Microscopic pollutants are also takes part to contaminate water. Okay, and their adverse effect we will going to study, and the sewage treatment. Last bit of this water pollution is sewage treatment. Then next is cultural pollution. In this chapter, very first is farm animal waste. Agricultural pollution means farm animal waste which is not useful for the farmers. Okay, some of the animal waste is used for as a fertilizer and some are used for other purposes. But apart from this farm animal waste, some of the waste is not useful for farmer, so we can call it as a pollutant. Okay, then next is soil erosion. In soil erosion we have to study how soil erosion is effect on agriculture. Okay, and plant residues. Some of the plant residues are used as agricultural purpose. And then next is agrochemical fertilizers. Agrochemical fertilizers are used for to nourish the crop, but some of the content is not useful for crop. Okay, then these fertilizer act as a pollutant. Okay, then next is pesticide. Farmers used pesticides to control the pest. Okay, but the adverse effect takes place because pesticides having the hazardous materials which are effect on human health. So this is called as means this is in a agriculture pollution. Okay, then third topic is radioactive pollutions, means release of radioactive substances into environment during nuclear explosions, testing of nuclear weapons. When we are testing nuclear weapons, radioactive substances are released into air, okay, or into environment, and this will affect on environment and the other living organism, okay. In radioactive pollution, we are going to study types, their types, sources, and how it affect on human health. We will going to study in detail or in depth, okay. And some of the effects of radiation on animals, human, and the plants we will going to study, okay. Then last chapter in unit 4 is noise pollution. In noise pollution we are going to study here the act of noise pollution. According to WHO, level is less than 70 decibel is means 70 decibel are not damaging to living organism, okay. The level of this means sound is not less than 70 decibel, is not any not having any damage to living organism, okay. This chapter we have to study the definition and the sources of noise pollution, what are the effect of this noise pollution to the environment, human health, and the living organism, okay. And next is Noise Pollution Act. WHO having made a noise pollution act because noise pollution effect on old people's, living organisms, and the environment. So one by one we will going to study in detail. So this is the your whole paper syllabus, second, ecology and environmental pollution. So next class we will start our very first chapter, habitat and niche. Thank you.